everyone? Welcome here live to Monday Night Fredo. It is a beautiful, beautiful day here in Los Angeles. It's a little hot, but not as hot as all the news that I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys here today live on Monday Night Fredo. Guys, we're going to go ahead and talk a lot about what happened with the Lakers coaching job. Apparently, this is a good one, according to Darvin Ham, which I'm not too excited about, and I will be talking and opening the show with him. But let's not forget about the very special guest we got here today with us. We got the one and only Jordan Reid will be joining us here live on Monday Night Fredo. Of course, everyone that was following me yesterday saw all the great exclusive content that I brought to you guys from the Drew League live and from Los Angeles. I mean, it was opening week at the Drew League. There was so much talent, so much games going on over the weekend, and I got a lot of exclusive information to go ahead and break with you guys here. Of course, J. Ray was involved at the Drew League last season with Big Baller Brand, but the question is, will maybe J. Ray be back at the Drew League to go ahead and put some help for the Big Baller Brand family? Because, they definitely needed some help yesterday as well. I mean, we look at the Los Angeles Sparks. What have they been doing this season? They were right there yesterday, trying to get right at 500, but they let another game get away. We're going to go ahead and talk about that a little later. And as well, the NBA Finals, guys. What a great game it was on Thursday night. I know the one and only Money Mike was not so happy on Thursday night, but I'm pretty sure he was a little more excited yesterday in what happened with Golden State in Boston. So I will go ahead and talk about all of that here tonight on Monday Night Fredo, guys. But right now, we're going to go ahead and open the show about what I love to eat. And this is what's going to lead me on, guys. There is one specific restaurant that likes to advertise a lot and say, hey, we're all about the meats. We got all the meats in hand. What kind of meat do you want? And which is Arby's. I love Arby's, guys. Arby's is one of the best fast food restaurants that you guys can go to. But the other day, I went over to Arby's and I ordered a sandwich. And they're like, what kind of meat do you want? I was like, give me the roast beef. And I got my roast beef. Today, it seemed like the Lakers were giving out a different type of ham coach. And, they got Darvin Ham. That's not the type of meat that I want. And it seemed like Rob Pelinka said earlier today, hey, this was a unanimous decision. Really? This was a unanimous decision to go ahead and hire a rookie head coach to lead LeBron James in age 38 and Russell Westbrook, everything that's been going on with Russell Westbrook. Do you really want to hire a guy like Darvin Ham to go ahead and take this team to the promised land? I mean, Darvin Ham might take them to Arby's instead of the promised land, because there's nothing that I personally believe from watching other candidates that the Lakers had. Darvin was, I don't even know where to go with this, because how can he be the unanimous decision? Like, it's ridiculous. What does Darvin Ham have in his resume? I understand he was the lead assistant with the Milwaukee Bucks last season, and they won an NBA championship. But why did Milwaukee win an NBA championship last season? Why? Was it because Kevin Durant stepped on the three-point line when he shot that game-winning possible three that would have eliminated the Milwaukee Bucks in the second round last season? I mean, that was very crucial to what happened with the success and also defeating the Phoenix Suns in the NBA Finals last season. But yeah, we got to give them credit where credit is due. They won an NBA championship. Darvin Ham was a lead assistant. But can he really lead this team? That's one of my biggest concerns, is how can you lead a team with three superstars, three future Hall of Famers, the franchise, one of the greatest franchises in all of sports in the Los Angeles Lakers? So take a second, take a chill pill and relax. Sit and think. And when you look at this guy right here, right next to me right now, you look at Darvin Ham. Yeah, he has a smile in his face. He's not wearing his nice gold tie there. But can this man really lead us to a championship? I don't think so. Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. And if you guys want to go ahead and talk all the smack y'all want, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Fredo Cervantes, guys, because I never hold back. When you say some stuff, I'll respond. And I'll respond with my honest opinion. And right now, we're going to get one of the most honest guys that I've ever met. He's a great talent. I mean, his talent itself, it's impressive. It's remarkable, because when I got a chance to see this man play last season at the Drew League for the Big Baller Brand team led by head coach LeVar Ball, It was a great season. I know we have Jordan Ray standing by right now. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back here on Monday Night Fredo, guys, we'll have the one and only Jordan Ray. But again, this show here is brought to you by Get Lace, guys. Go to getlaces.com. Use that promo code Fredo, guys, and get 25% off today. Because I don't know if you guys can see my shoes here, but if I try to put them on the screen there, I got my Get Lace laces. All right, guys. So that's exactly what you got to do. But one thing I'm going to go ahead and do when we come back, I'm going to go ahead and talk to Jordan Ray. We'll be right back.
Profanity Nation. A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Powered by Jesse Brown of Keller Williams.
We're back here on Monday Night Fredo live from Los Angeles, guys. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in here. We have a very, very exciting guest here with us today. I mean, we got the one and only. Without his talent, I mean, no one in the world can compete with the talent he got. This is the one and only Jordan Ray. Jordan, welcome to Monday Night Fredo, my guy. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How everybody doing tonight?
Man, everyone doing good out here. I know out here in Los Angeles is nice and sunny. We got about 90-degree weather out here. How you doing over there in Michigan, right?
Yeah, I'm in Michigan right now. It's pretty rainy. Been rainy. Wow. A couple of days, but nice weather. Not too hot, not too cold.
All right. Well, man, I appreciate you last minute here joining us on Monday Night Fredo. I know you're out there in the East Coast. So what is it out there? Is it about 11:10 right now?
Yep, it's about 11 o'clock out here.
All right. Well, I don't want to go ahead and keep you up here too late because I know, you were talking about, you're in the rehab process right now, trying to get back onto the court. So first of all, I want to go ahead and talk about your basketball career. I mean, let's talk about the very, very first day that you maybe ever picked up a ball, if you remember when that was.
First day I ever picked up a ball, I've been playing basketball since I was 3 years old, so it always been around. I actually don't remember the first time I picked up basketball. I had to be under 1. I heard stories, but basketball is just part of me. I wouldn't say it's a sport, a hobby. It's part of my life. Like, it's just a lifestyle for me.
No, I mean, for a lot of the basketball players, they live and they breathe nothing but basketball. I mean, wherever you go, I'm pretty sure you were one of those guys when you were maybe walking to school or just outside in the house, always bouncing the ball, right?
Oh, absolutely. You got to keep a basketball with you. I got basketballs in the room. I sleep with a basketball. You just, you got to make sure you get used to that feel if that's what you want to do for the rest of your life.
Right. And of course, I mean, especially with the handles that you got, the shooting range and the ability just to score the basketball. I mean, like I said on my opening statement here, I was like, hey, man, this man here, he can just shoot the rock. The ability that you have on the court. When I watched you live for the first time last season, of course, I follow your career and, follow you throughout your time when you guys were traveling with the JBA throughout the world, because that's another experience that we're going to go ahead and talk about, like, that feel of you traveling, not just in the United States, but traveling through the whole world and playing basketball and just competing overall. Like, how was that for you? I mean, I know coming from Michigan, you went to high school there, you did your thing, but how was it that you came along with the Big Baller Brand family?
Well, I appreciate the support, first and foremost. But how it came along is just, I guess, my game. Basketball players connect. Game speak for itself. I was narrowing down my college decisions to where I wanted to go. I just went on a couple of visits like Michigan State, University of Texas, UCLA. So I was narrowing it down, and I just got in contact with Melo, and it was kind of like, do I want to go to college or should I go to the JBA with him? And, let's see what that takes us. And I'm always big on let's see what happens. This could be a great experience. So I was all in for the new league. It was fun. The competition was okay. Now, when you went overseas, the competition definitely got better. It was fun over there. You go to 20 different countries in less than 3 months. So about 3 months we was over there, traveling a lot, see the different environments everywhere, different people, different lifestyles. It opened your eyes that it's more to life than just the USA. Like, it's a whole world out there.
Right, because I mean, I was one of the guys, and of course, there was a lot of people following Ball in the Family. I mean, this was a reality show that was being filmed while you guys were all traveling through these, 20 countries out there. Was it just more pressure that having these cameras around you guys 24/7? Because it was funny because I remember watching an episode when you guys got kicked out of one of the hotel rooms and you guys all had to grab all your luggage and then move down the street to another hotel. How was that experience having, all these cameras following you guys and, enjoying that experience?
Crazy that you say that because I actually remember the exact moment when we got kicked out. Well, not kicked out. I forgot what happened. We had to go to a different
noise like that.
It was raining over there too, so I had to walk about a block. But overall, it was definitely. I wouldn't say it was challenging because I feel like if you're trying to do basketball for the rest of your life on the big stage, there's going to be cameras in your face, even if you go grab lunch. So, right. I mean, I didn't feel any pressure. I felt like it comes with it. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just playing basketball. With or without the cameras, you still got to put the ball in the hoop. So, I mean, I just felt like it was just part of the tour. It was part of the storyline.
And how was it? How crazy and incredible it was that I believe it was during your time when you guys were like in Belgium or something, where Kanye West popped up on you guys out there, right?
Oh, yes. That was fun. That was actually very exciting. I was a little surprised myself. He came out. You get a little jitters, when you have one, that first star come to the game. But after that, it just, at the end of the day, you got to realize they came to watch you. So, he's not the only star. You got to feel good about yourself when you play. You got to feel good about yourself off the court. Everything, like, it comes with it. Like, to be the man, you got to have the whole nine. You got to feel like you the man. You got to believe you the man. Other people going to believe it, and you still got to handle your business on the court.
Right. Because I definitely believe that you are the man when, you're 100% healthy out on the court. Talking about you being on the court, last season you were on the court with the Drew League. And it was the final last season. Of course, I want to go ahead and say this because a lot of people are asking me as I'm wearing the shirt of theirs today. There's an Adidas logo on here now. There's an Adidas logo now because it is now sponsored and it's an Adidas takeover event. This was in the Drew League that was sponsored by Nike over the last 7 seasons. Right. Like Adidas stepped up. It's a whole different type of environment now. So if you do get the chance to come out here this season and possibly play, because what I saw yesterday, I know you maybe saw some of the highlights as well and what was going on the court for the Big Baller Brand team. They were in need of a guard. I mean, maybe the smallest guy they had on the court last night was LiAngelo Ball. LiAngelo is like a 6'8" guard forward in a way. He's pretty big, and right. To be like the smallest guy on the court, he had all the responsibilities to move the ball. He had to rebound, assist, and scored at times as well. And, it was funny because I kept hearing LeVar on the court. And, as you play with LeVar multiple times, so how he can get on the sideline when things are not going your way.
Right.
What did you kind of take from yesterday's game and what you saw Big Baller Brand do in yesterday's game?
Honestly, I can say, I feel like they was just lacking point guard in a lot of ways. I mean, Jello can do it all. He can rebound, facilitate, shoot, score, assist. But at the same time, it's like if I can come in and help get that load off your shoulder, so you can focus on scoring more, which you're elite at. That's I love to do that. Like even overseas, it was games that I was coming out, setting him up nice, and in the game probably with 18 points, maybe, and 16 assists. Like everyone know I can score, but I'm a point guard, so it's easy to get everybody involved and then make my game easier on the court. So I mean, I would love to go out there and play. I actually just reached out to LeVar, so we're gonna wait to see what he say back. But 9 times out of 10, I'd definitely be suiting up this year.
All right. So I'll be very excited to go ahead and catch your action out here in LA. I know everyone out there watching, make sure because if Jay Ray does make an appearance at the Big Baller brand team at their Drew League, it's game over, I think, because Jello, it's a great talent. You're a great talent. Both of you two combined can do some very good things. Of course, they also picked up EJ. EJ is one of the great. He's a great forward. He did pretty good yesterday. What do you think? Jello overall, his talent, you being able to team up with him. What do you think you guys are both capable of doing out on the court at the Drew League?
Honestly, with the time that I had with the Drew League last year, the experience and seeing how it really is, I actually went home and put on 20 plus extra pounds. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the physical play a little more, the shot even deeper now. Playing with Jello, everybody's seen what we did overseas, playing against pros, grown men. We only lost one game over there.
Right.
So honestly, speaking how we did in the past, how healthy we are now, and how developed we have gotten since then, I don't think we'll lose the game. Plus, we have EJ. We have the big man's down low to get the rebounds, and also Curtis is coming. So
Okay, yeah, you and Curtis were the duo last season.
yeah.
You guys pulled out a couple great victories as well.
And I love when I can look either side and I have Jello and Curtis. They can shoot and score at the rim at a phenomenal level. So
Yes, that's scary just thinking about it right now. It's like, man, I wish we could just get to LA next weekend so you can, put out the show out here in LA. But what do you think? Because there's a lot of speculation out there that you hear that even LeVar said it last season that LiAngelo, Lonzo, and all three of them, he wants to get them all three together at the Drew League. Right now, LaMelo's healthy. Last season he had his wrist injury, which maybe was the reason why he couldn't play. This season he's healthy. Lonzo is the only one right now going still with some situations with his knee. Do you think that possibility of all three of them maybe playing together can happen this season?
I hope so. I really do hope so. It's all about the injuries again. Even with me, I'm even going through a little something right now, pull a muscle, but it's just the main goal as keeping your body healthy. No matter how much you work out or no matter what you do, you gotta keep it healthy. Because if this would make your money,
right. You gotta stay healthy and protect your body.
Right.
At the end of the day, that's your money maker.
Right. And just like I tell people, like if this is our 9 to 5, everybody go to work every day. So we have to go put in some type of work every day. That's how I look at it. People don't want to go to work every day, just like some people don't want to go to the gym every day. You have to.
No, that is crazy when you really look at it that way, and a lot of people really got to look at it that way because they don't, and
Right.
ones do look at it that way. But looking at Jello's talents overall, seeing all about these guys and seeing what Jello has gone over in the past 3-4 seasons, ever since he joined the JBA, after that incident happened at UCLA, and him trying to battle through everything. Do you really think that if it wasn't for that UCLA incident, that he maybe could have been in the league now?
Absolutely. I don't like to compare anybody to any other body, like any other player, but shooting wise, he remind me of a Klay Thompson. Like there's no one that can shoot it at a higher clip than he is. His size, He can hold anybody. He can play 1 through the 5. He can guard 1 through the 5. I mean, his talent speaks for itself. So, absolutely, if that didn't happen, he would have already been in the league by now.
Yeah, that's one thing I was saying yesterday. I'm like, because I was looking at him right in front of me. I'm like, he grew, he got bigger, he got tougher. His jump shot has always been there. That's
Yeah.
one thing that LeVar has told me. He's like, man, Jello's the best shooter out of all. Even LaMelo said that too. He's like, he's the best one out of all. You
Right.
being around all of them, and I don't know, have you ever been on the court with Lonzo at any given time?
I mean, I think just playing around, not nothing serious like a real game or anything.
What do you think about all three of them? You know, because you've been around. You clearly have played with LaMelo and Jello all throughout your time. Who do you think really is the one? Because I've asked all three of them, and they're all like, "Well, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best." And at this point, if you ask my personal opinion, because everyone always asks, like, "Who's the best ball brother?" It's not really one that's better. They all have similar talents. Because one thing that I noticed from Jello yesterday, he was bombing QB passes inbound, throwing it all the way through, and he was reaching them. He was having a lot of success with those.
Yeah.
But personally, of course, you got to look at maybe LaMelo, maybe being the best one out of all of them overall, maybe because has had the most success thus far right now. But what do you think about all three of them? What's the comparisons you see?
Comparison wise, personally, this is just my opinion. Best defender is definitely I'm going with Lonzo. Best shooter, we have to go with Jello. And overall, I got overall. I mean, they're all 3-headed killers, but overall, I'm gonna just go with Melo if I got to put my money on somebody.
Hey, I'm pretty sure Melo's like, that's my guy right there.
My God.
Yeah, man. So, hey, real quick, I don't want to take much of your time. Of course, you know, right now it is getting pretty late out there, but I do want to get your opinion on the NBA finals, on everything that's going up right now. I'm pretty sure you're watching it very closely, just like the whole world is. You know, my personal opinion, before the series started, I went Boston in 6. I think Boston's just a much better team. Defensive wise, they're the number one defensive team. They're the number one defensive transition team against the number one offensive. You know, they score so much points in transition in the Golden State Warriors. What do you personally think thus far right now? You know, the series is tied 1-1. It was a blowout yesterday. It seemed like it, you know, towards late in the third quarter. What are you looking so far right now, especially with both two great teams in finals right now?
Honestly, I've been hearing a lot of people say they didn't like this finals this year, or this not one of the best ones. It's one of the best ones to me personally, skill wise and guard wise. But I mean, you know who I'm going with. You know what I play like. You know who I play like. My favorite player, Steph Curry. So I'm always 10 toes down with him. I have Golden State in game. Well, I had them game 5 or 6. I still have Golden State game 6.
Okay. Just like my guy Money Mike over here, who got Golden State in 6, and he also got $100 on it because I'm going with Boston in 6, maybe Boston in 7. But I think there's just a better team overall, and they kind of proved it in game 1 where they were able to win in Golden State and be able to take down Curry. And of course, Curry seemed to have a decent game both games. It's just, you know, the overall team got to go ahead and be there to, you know, possibly win it again, because Curry might become a 4-time champion. So that's be very crazy and impressive. Do you think so you overall think Golden State in 6?
Yes, because the X factor for the Celtics is Al Horford. And if he don't come to play, it's not looking good, as you seen yesterday.
Yeah, how you definitely didn't show up.
And you have 2 points for game 2.
Yeah, that was ugly. That was definitely ugly to see. But Jerry, man, it's been an honor and a pleasure to go ahead and have you here live on Monday Night Fredo. Of course, everyone out there, go ahead and follow Hollywood Ray 1 on Instagram, man. He's always out there. He's active. Go ahead and show that man some love. Of course, right now, J Ray, go ahead and show some love to the people out here watching. Let them know anything else that's coming up with you and how they can go ahead and follow all your work.
Right now, my team and I, we are trying to decide whether we're going to go overseas this year or G League. So I'm not going to say which one I want to go to more, but we're just going to keep our hopes up that we hear something soon. just got to keep working for now, and you'll see me soon, real soon on the court, Drew League, somewhere overseas.
All right, man. I definitely can't wait. So whenever you do know, hey, make sure you let me know because I can't wait to go in and watch you, Jello, and the whole crew out there in the Big Baller brand at the Drew League. So everyone as well, go check out the Drew League live in Los Angeles every single Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Go catch all the action, and it's free to watch. It's free to watch, and there's just so much great talent. But Jordan Ray, man, thank you again for stopping by here on Monday Night Fredo, man. I appreciate it, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. Thank you again. Oh, man, that was the one and only Jordan Ray, man. Of course, man, go ahead and show that man some love. Follow him at Hollywood Ray 1 on Instagram, man. But when I come back real quick, we're going to take a quick commercial break. I'm going to touch the base on a little bit on the LA Sparks. You know, what's happening with the LA Sparks? I will definitely let you know what's happening. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, you got to check out the Pure Life Alternative Wellness Center. It's a family-owned and operated pre-ICO, Prop D compliant, and recreational collective serving Chatsworth, the San Fernando Valley, and the surrounding Los Angeles areas. They offer discounts for all our veterans and seniors 55 plus, as well as first-time patient and referral discounts. You can order online at purelifesfv.org. That's purelifesfv.org.
And we're back here on Monday Night Fredo, guys. Of course, if you have not tuned in or watched any of the previous episodes, man, we had a lot of great guys out here. And I'm always saying the truth, guys. I'm all about the truth. And if you can't handle the truth, then you just can't handle it. All right? You can't handle it. Just leave me a comment. Let me know. Hey, Fredo, you're blah, 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 blah. Let me know because I get all these messages all the time. And last week when I said some things about Jerry West changing the logo, which I totally agree that it's time to change the logo. And it's time to get rid of the season tickets, just like Jeannie Buzz said. Give me back my tickets, Jerry West. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and give some more attention to the one and only team that's actually maybe exciting to watch right now here in Los Angeles, which is the Los Angeles Sparks. Right now, the LA Sparks are currently 5-7 in the season. After having a 2-0 start, they were looking good, beating the Chicago Sky on ring night in Chicago, going over to Washington, getting a win over there. Then all of a sudden, they decided to go on the 5-game losing streak, and they're kind of getting themselves back together. Shanae Ogumike, Nneka Ogumike, both of the sisters are playing terrific. Nneka has been good all season long, but one of the people that has not been consistent, and this is one thing I want to end the show with, because looking at the Sparks, looking at everything they've done, Katie Samuelson being a terrific shooter, she should just shoot the ball like crazy. She's like a Klay Thompson out there. When I was watching the game the other week when they were here at the Crypto.com arena, Katie was on fire. She had a career high of like 23 points. She was just making it rain over the Phoenix Mercury last week. But last night, she really didn't have it raining in Phoenix against the Mercury again, which they kind of had a good scouting report on her. And she was just not so good yesterday. But Liz Cambage, and that's what I want to go ahead and let you guys know. I guess the inconsistency of her is just not good for the LA Sparks, because you get one night of Liz Cambage being terrific, being an all-star out on the court, giving you 24, 10, and 5. But then there's days where she's giving you 12, 6, and 2. And that inconsistency is not going to help you guys out in the LA Sparks. You try to make a push, because when they opened the season here, the WNBA season 2022, the LA Sparks were the second favorites in Vegas to win it all this year, especially with the addition of Liz Cambage here to this squad. And, you know, they also, one thing they can do is maybe the coach. I love Derek Fisher. I mean, Derek Fisher, of course, he's just loved and it gets so much respect all around Los Angeles, but he's not getting that much respect around the Twitter world for the LA Sparks, because every time I'm on Twitter, I see, oh, it's time for D Fish to go. Oh, D Fish, his rotations are ugly. I mean, personally, his rotations are maybe uglier than Frank Vogel's rotations last season. I mean, that's how bad it is for Derek Fisher right now, because he should not be 5-7 right now, especially when no one has really been hurt for the LA Sparks all year long. They haven't been hurt. All right, guys. So I don't want to go ahead and hurt you guys anymore with this inconsistent ball play for the LA Sparks. But I just want to let you guys know, thank you guys for tuning in here on this beautiful Monday night here in Los Angeles, guys. Again, go to Get Lace, laces.com, guys. OKA for Shades, go show them some love. Show some love to Hollywood Ray one on Instagram, and follow me on Instagram as well and Twitter at Fredo Cervantes, and just catch all the information I'll be bringing next weekend live from the Drew League. Check them out. Now, brand new sponsor, Adidas, for Drew League. So check them out, guys. And again, we'll see you guys next week. Let's see what kind of exciting news we can get this week. And I'll bring it to you guys next Monday night on Monday Night Fredo. See you next weekend.